reporting on the games you love by people who love to game. The MMO Reporter Network. You're listening to LOTRO Reporter on the MMO Reporter Network, brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at audibletrial.com/MMO Reporter. And by Doghouse Systems. Choose your weapon at doghousesystems.com.
Welcome to LOTRO Reporter episode 237. I'm your host, Cari, and I am joined, as always, by the Minion Master himself. Hello, Layanor.
Hello, minions. Cari, you sound, when you come in, you gotta be like, rah!
Rah, I made it home! The bus ride didn't kill me tonight. Yay!
I didn't mean that. I meant the show episode number.
Oh, okay. Episode 237.
There you go.
That means we're really
I know it's a
close
big
to
number.
250. Yeah.
It's like,
I was just trying to go with the musical flow.
Oh, you know what? That's what throws me off, because I usually don't hear the music.
Ah, you're just like, oh, she's talking.
Yeah, she's talking. That's it.
Yeah. Well, another week of LOTRO, huh?
Another week of LOTRO. I didn't do too much in the Moors again. I am still at 33%. I did the Middle Earth at War show, and it just really didn't take me that far. It's been just kind of dead. I think some of the newer games that have been coming out lately have been kind of killing the Moors a little bit, so we probably ain't going to see things change for probably another week or two.
Mm-hmm.
We got Watch Dogs on PlayStation 4, which everybody seems to be playing right now. At least I think that's the name of it.
Yes.
We have WildStar, which is absolutely hugely popular at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple other things too. So probably not going to see very much more in the Moors. Other than that, I did some solo skirmishes.
Blah, 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 blah.
That's what I did.
Blah, 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 blah.
I did some solo skirms. I just wanted to get some skirm marks because I wanted to build up some of the small reputation items that you can get from the skirmish vendor.
Mm-hmm.
So I just did a bunch of skirms and knocked them out and just built up my marks. And because when these new areas come out, I'm sure that they're going to have rep. So I'm building up my rep items right now.
Oh, okay.
And you bought a bike and read a book.
Yes, and didn't log into LOTRO all week. It's a very pretty bike.
Well, you're going to have to put it on Twitter.
I did.
Did you?
On Saturday, yeah, with my sexy new bike helmet.
Oh, I'll have to look.
Yeah, it's all white and silver.
Twitter's kind of weird right now. I'm not getting any messages on my Twitter accounts. I'm not getting any responses, any messages, or anything like that. But when I turn on my Android, I get some messages then.
Oh, that's odd.
It's really, really weird. It's throwing me off. So if anybody that twits me and finds out that I don't twit them back, it's one of those times where I'm not seeing messages again. This happened last year too, and you guys were all giving me crap about it.
Yeah, the Twitter must have flown away.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. They are doing different things with Twitter right now. I see some of the pages looking a little bit different. So maybe I just need to figure out what I'm doing wrong too. One of those things. Okay, so where did you go on your bike?
Last night we just rode around the neighborhood, but it was quite fun.
Uh-huh.
Got a whole half an hour of bike riding in. My legs were like, you haven't ridden a bike for a very long time.
You need to sit down.
Yeah, you need to sit down and relax because your legs are now rubber. We went to Seattle on Saturday to meet some friends for dim sum
Mm-hmm.
for tea time breakfast, and then we ended up our West Coast listeners will know we ended up at the Washington the Arboretum, the Japanese garden in the Arboretum, and then I took my husband to a very well-known taco Mexican stand near the University of Washington, and right next to there was a bike shop.
Taco
And
Bell?
no, it's called Agua Verde. They've got some
Oh,
amazing street tacos and stuff like that. And there was a bike shop, so we ended up in the bike shop, and I ended up walking out with a bike.
did you buy the bike before or after you guys had food?
After.
Oh, so you guys are all full and you're like, I should really buy a bike.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, it's a really cool. The dude's like, here, yeah, take it across the street, right around the parking lot. You'll be fine. I'm like, okay. I haven't been on a bike in a long time. He's like, I don't care, go. So tried it out. It was awesome. Got home, set everything up, bought my helmet, and now I have a bike.
Sweet.
Yeah. Amaset has put my picture in the chat room for all to see. But yeah, and then I did spend
He
some
is
time.
one of your biggest fans.
Yeah, he
He
probably
loves your
knows.
southern accent. That's what it is. He likes
Yeah,
it.
and he probably knows exactly where I'm talking about on the
Probably.
UW campus too. He lives up north of there. But yeah, so we had a fantastic time. It was beautiful Seattle day, except when it rained all day. So don't move here, please. Um, and just had a good old time. But but I was just too busy enjoying the nice weather to play Lotro.
hmm
It happens. So that's what I did this week. A mouse I got a white chicken pet from Hobnanigans.
Is that going on right now?
No, it went over on the weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
way to go, man. I've been
Yeah.
wanting that chicken. I didn't even know well, I knew that they were going to put it up, but it didn't click in my head that it was that weekend,
Oh.
unfortunately. Otherwise, I probably would have a chicken as well. Dang it.
Yeah. I did get True though. I told you that, right? He's the cutest little Horton.
Yes.
He's so cute. And then somebody sent us a picture of the big shrew on Twitter. It's taller than a dwarf is.
It wasn't last week, it was the weekend after, it was the week before last week. Somebody had a big shrew in the moors, and I had about 6 people watching the show, and one of them was like, "Holy cow, what is that?" Because they haven't played LOTRO in quite a while. So I just focused on it, with the feed, the stream, just focused on it for like a good 2-3 minutes, and they're like, "That is the cutest thing ever."
It is adorable. It's bigger than a hobbit or a dwarf is, though. I was looking at that thing with the dwarf standing there and went, there's your vanity ride right there. Ride a shrew.
Hobbits should be able to ride that shrew. They should
Yeah,
be able to.
that was a big shrew. Well, I've got to change the music. That is what we've done in game. Oh, we have a little news. Actually, some pretty exciting news. I know people are going to be all over this. They are having a live dev chat. And what do you know? They forgot to tell us what day it was. So let me pull up the thing. There it is.
I think it's on the 12th.
Yes, Thursday, June 12th at 2:30 Eastern. So you can follow LOTRO at Twitch and they will answer your questions. So bring the questions. They will have the answers, Sapiens says. I don't know.
Bring all your questions. It doesn't seem like they're really focusing on anything like this dev is going to be there and this dev's going to be there, so just focus on these questions. It seems like it's just kind of like an open forum, so just come and bring all your questions.
Yep. And
anything that you've been wanting to ask for a long time or something that you've recently heard and want to clarify, just go ahead and go on Twitch, and there will be a lot of people there. And Sapiens And Rowan and a couple other guys that have been on the going to taking the Hobbits to Isengard feeds, the streams.
Uh-huh.
They have been pretty good on catching those questions and answering pretty much all of them. So your question's probably going to be answered no matter what.
Yeah,
So
you
give
might
it a
not
shot.
like the answer because we're getting a lot of, oh no, we're not doing that. And we've told you we're not doing that, and that's never going to happen. But at least you can answer your question.
Yeah, you can go ahead and ask your question, and then they're being nice enough to say no. And a lot of times in the past, the last couple of years, they've just been totally avoiding questions. So it's cool that they are saying, like, we can't do this or something like that. So we
Yeah.
are getting answers, and that's great. So bring lots and lots of questions.
What do hobbits taste like?
Tastes like chicken
Yeah. Yeah.
or shrews.
Ew. Ooh.
Mmm.
Ooh. Ooh. That probably tastes like possum. And ugh. Ugh.
Possum?
Don't ask. I grew
You
up in
think they taste like?
I grew up in southern Missouri. Don't
Oh,
ask.
Deer Token Estates.
Just don't ask.
Do hobbits taste like possum? Thank you. Much love. Layanor. XOXXO. Big X, big X, big O, little X, little O.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everything tastes like chicken, Mama said. Have you not heard? Everything. All right. The next thing is Operation Shield is official.
Yeah, what the heck is this?
The strategic Hobbit initiative to evacuate lost dwarves.
Oh.
Better than Tahiti. So it's 29 dwarves, 29 servers, a whole lot of trouble. So he is leveling up a new dwarf on each of the servers, and he will be level 50 and ready to go to Moria. The event will start at the milestone just inside of Hollin Gate.
Wow.
They will be doing every run available on the Twitch channel. And for details and requirements will be following soon. The first run is June 17th on Bull Roarer. For a test run.
Oh, Bull Roarer.
Mm-hmm. So if you guys are wondering when Bull Roarer is going to be up, it's going to be up by June 17th.
Maybe. Last time it wasn't. Last time they had the client down, but the server was still up. So if people wanted to go join, they could go join, but they couldn't download it. It was kind of odd.
We'll get to that in just a second.
Oh.
Yeah. Brandy Rhine runs 10th. They're going to be running July 24th.
Oh, we're going to kill them so many times.
Yeah. Landerval's the last one on the list. They run September 29th.
Ooh.
Yep. Eldar has chosen their festival. Do you want to guess which one they picked?
I haven't looked. I will guess. What's the most fun? Probably the Halloween one, but maybe I will say Winter Home.
Yep, 57% Winter Home.
Ha! I'm awesome.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Not that it was in the show notes or anything, but yeah.
I tried not to look.
All right.
Actually, I don't even see it.
It's in there.
Yeah, you don't even have it written here.
I do too. Would you like me
to? Oh. Okay, maybe it was mentally shoved in my head before I closed my eyes, because that's pretty big and bold. Let's move on.
All right.
Update 13.1.
Oh, you missed.
What did I miss?
50% off selected items in the LOTRO store.
Oh.
The reason I did this, because we usually don't talk about store news. Those horses that were $150 are on sale for $73.99.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Turbine Store has 50% off selected items in the LOTRO store. Those horses? What? They were like $150? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the all class mount packs. That was what, $150 is for
Oh, are you talking
74.99.
about the store that's offline?
Yeah, the offline store. Yep. So
Oh,
it's 74.99.
holy crap. If you ever wanted a whole just
Yeah.
herd of expensive horses, today's the day.
To pick a fish. Yeah. You can get all the quest packs for $40.
Oh, that's great.
You can get a tri-steed pack, which is the Steed of the Night, Steed of Minas Ithil, and the Steed of Bright Days, the one with the sunglasses, for $30.
Hmm.
The other reason I wanted to mention it is because Moria as an expansion pack, if you don't have it and wanted to participate, is $10, and that includes the Runekeeper and the Warden's classes. It's the expansion pack version for
Oh,
$10.
nice.
Mirkwood's $5.
Oh,
And Isengard's 10. Rohan base edition is 10.
wow.
And Helm's Deep base is 20.
All you free-to-play players, now's the day.
Mm-hmm.
Now is the day.
Yeah, today is the day you might want to do that. And if anybody here's DDO's doing the same thing, please let me know, because I want to pick up some of their expansion packs and I don't want to pay full price for them. Okay, now you can talk about 13.
Update 13.1.1 patch notes. Let's see, we got some known issues. These are patch notes that are on Boror right now.
Yes. No. These
I
are
haven't
not
looked
patch
at.
notes. No, these are actual patch notes. The only thing they
patch notes that are.
changed is they didn't add it. They didn't change anything in the game. They just added that thing to the launcher.
Oh.
Now, there's one thing you have to pay attention to. If you are trying to download Bullroar, make sure, because it's going to want to point to the last download you did, because it's the same thing, the same path. It's going to want a path to the last thing you downloaded.
Mm-hmm.
So just don't hit OK. You need to follow some instructions that are in this this release note and known issue, to make sure that you point it to the right folder where your regular game is, if that's what you're trying to download, or where your Bullroar is. You need to make sure they're in two separate files. Just be careful, or you're going to overwrite them and have to start over.
Interesting. I do know that some people are having problems with their launchers right now.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
A couple people that I know personally are having problems, and more people seem to be having more problems with it. So I wonder if this is one of the main problems then.
Yeah. So just when it wants to point, just make sure it's pointed to the right place. Be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then something about the high-res texture detail files. If you have those, you're not going to see them unless you're in ultra high or very high or ultra high settings. They won't kick in till then, which I didn't know. I'm assuming that's been for a while.
I think that's always been like that, but I'm not sure.
That's something I didn't know, so I thought I would share with people.
Yeah.
All right. And that's pretty much the news. All right, Layanor, do you have something to tell us that we didn't know?
Heck yeah. Our buddy Braxwolf pointed out this article over on LOTRO Players, and it was something that I've been wanting to write for quite a while, but I just didn't know how to approach it and how to tackle this. It is a large article explaining legendary items, how you can, they have some tips and tricks, and just explain things a little bit better than Turbine does, which they really don't tell us anything.
Mm-hmm.
So this guide is huge and long. I'm not gonna point out everything, but it does talk to you. It does tell you about explains how legacies work and how you level them up. Some people don't even know that you can level up legacies.
Mm-hmm.
It talks about the relics and how you can put those together and make your weapon better. It talks about how you can use the Crystal of Remembrance, what that does, and how it can help you out. And it covers pretty much everything on legendary items. So if you're leveling up and you have a legendary item and you've just been sticking things on it, like I know I did when I was leveling, check
Mm-hmm.
out this article and just kick back, get some coffee, and read it in the morning because this thing's really going to help you out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing that helped, I'm going to read this, but the thing that helped me the absolute most is LOTRO Academy did like a series of 4 podcasts on legendary items.
I heard about that.
And it's not, I mean, some of the stuff's going to be a little dated because they've changed a couple of things, but it was excellent. Absolutely excellent. And it really, really helped, like knowing to level them up to 32 because then you get extra things and stuff like that. But I highly recommend those as well.
Yep, sure thing. Listen to those too. Those, there's just so much information on these legendary weapons.
Yeah, and then hopefully with the slotted, sounded like from some of the comments that were made on the live stream that if the slotted items, the slotted armor stuff works like they're hoping, that maybe they'll take a look at it for the allies.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we will see. And that was Did You Know? All right. The 3-mans. They're coming back soon, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah. we gotta talk to Rourke and see how his arm is feeling and if he feels up to it.
3 humans with 5 arms.
Yes, because he's got that. Well, yeah, the bionic one's not healed yet.
Yep, it's not healed yet. It's got to get rewired a little bit more into his brain.
Yep. Gotta work those little nanobites into his system there.
So yeah, we're going to contact him, see how he's feeling, and then maybe get that show back on the road again.
Yep.
But we'll see. Yeah, it's kind of iffy. I've never had a broken arm before or anything like that, so I don't know if he's ready to go or not. So we'll see. Exactly.
So in community, basically, I wanted to. Weatherstock is coming Saturday. This Saturday.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
Holy
I know.
Crap.
I'm so excited. I am so excited. I can hardly wait. We got 10 awesome bands. It's one of the coolest things that I get to participate in a year. So for those of you who are new to LOTRO or didn't pay attention to any of the stuff we talked about this time last year, Weatherstock is the biggest concert in Lord of the Rings Online.
I think it's the biggest event in Lord of the Rings Online, next to expansions.
Yeah, I would venture to say that we probably have more people in that one spot than than any other place. It will be held June 14th. It's going to be noon to 5 server time. It's on Landerval server. You let's see, I had some quick and easy questions to answer about this so that you kind of know what it is. You do not have to be a high level. If you can get yourself to Bree, somebody can get you to the Forsaken Inn. If you can make your way to the Forsaken Inn safely, that's where everybody's going to meet. So they will be meeting starting at noon. There will be an LMB mega band playing, which is basically comprises of people from all 3 of the Lonely Mountain bands. Will be playing, and then Harparello will lead the procession out the west side of the Forsaken Inn, in behind near Candaith's camp, up the hill to Weatherstock. There will be people killing things along the way, so no Lobie has to worry about dying. We get to Weatherstock. The band again will play for about a half an hour, so everybody's lag has a little chance to settle down. And then at 1 o'clock server time, oh no, excuse me, 2 o'clock server time, we're going to start with the 10 bands. Each band has 15 minutes to play. In previous years, we'd done a light in the dark, and we'd done some other stuff, and they're trying to tighten that up. So we're going to be one band right after the other for 3 hours. And then there's going to be voting and then closing ceremonies and encores, and then a ride from the top of Amansul back to Bree. So about 5 hours of, if we're lucky, ended up being 7 last year, of epically awesome music from some epically awesome bands. The Shades are playing, which are fantastic. Archaeo is playing. Breakfast Club, which has their famous bouncing song, I think, which they asked people not to bounce because that killed us last year.
You can't play the bouncing song then. If you're going to play the bouncing song, you have to bounce.
I think they waited to play that after, if they won, they were going to play that.
Okay.
The Magisterbarden van Brie, Rock and Hard Place, Muck and Fuddle, Noten Zabir, which I've never heard before. The Remediators are new. So I'm super excited for this. I look forward to this every year. I get sodas and coffee and comfy chair and all kinds of cool stuff.
And there are some rules for this. It's just something that they would like you to do, and it's just to help out all of the lag that's going to be there, and just kind of cut that down so there isn't any kind of interruption or anything when people try and link up their music files. So they would prefer that you have no cloaks on. They would prefer that you have no hats or any kind of big hats or shoulder pads or anything like that. If you can just get some simple old classic clothes like a dress or some farmer's clothes or something that you can easily get from one of the cosmetic vendors that are in Bree, pick something like that up that's plain, and that would help a lot. Turn your graphics down, all the way down as best as you can, so things load up, quickly for you. It'll help you out in the long run. Trust me, I've been there. No pets. In case people just keep their pets on anyway, please turn on that option that turns off all the cosmetic pets. That will help you out in the long run as well. Please don't do any kind of like fireworks or explosions or anything like that with your skills. That will help out with the show. No forced emotes. Try not to use any of the forced emotes that you get for festivals. We're talking about stuff like the Hobbit slap and things that make people cough and stuff, because that, first of all, those are graphics. That will slow down a lot of things as well, especially a lot of people doing that in the same area. Second of all, it will end up stopping some of the music or something like that eventually, so don't use that stuff.
Yeah, the Cappy Kneel, the LM, or the Mini Dance, none of that stuff.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Dancing is allowed if you're in the front, sit.
Yep.
That kind of thing. If turn off the names.
Turn off the names, that'll help.
Yeah, we counted.
Turn it on one time and look at all the paragraphs that are all over on your screen, and then turn them
it
off.
Back off again. Yeah.
I laugh at that every year.
We counted 700 people on Weatherstock last year.
Holy crap.
700 characters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your computer died. You can't handle it. They do have a freak out zone at the Forsaken Inn where you can kind of hang out and they'll play music and stuff for you. Or you can watch us on twitch.tv/MMO Reporter. We will be live streaming, assuming all 3 of the computers don't melt down, all day long.
All day long, yes.
Yep. And, so come and join us. Have a good time. Pop in, pop out. It's a great, great fun time. I look forward to this every year. It's an awesome, awesome thing.
Heck yeah, this thing's awesome.
Yeah, and it actually, made it into PC Gamer one year as an article.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, on an article about music. It also, I think, made mainstream like a tech, like a tech article or something in one of the mainstream.
Hmm.
And that was about 3 years ago. So we're super excited for it. So come join us and
Come join us, and if you are looking to get a better computer to actually see the entire event, you can get one from Doghouse Systems and use the coupon code MMO Reporter to double your RAM, which will help you out a lot. You see what I did there?
yeah,
That's
it will.
pretty cool, huh?
It will help.
And if you're looking to get some new audiobooks, you should go over to audibletrial.com/MMO Reporter and get 1 month free, which is one credit for one book.
Yep. If you get the first in the Game of Thrones trilogy, you have 33 and a half hours of a book. 33 and a half hours. All right. If you'd like to get a hold of us, you can email us at lotro.reporter@gmail.com.
Meow.
You can tweet us at LOTRO Do not start with the kitties. Don't.
Meow.
You can do that at MMO Reporter.
Meow.
You can check us out on Facebook. Just look for LOTRO Reporter. You can leave us a voicemail at 616-666-6778 or use the widget on the right-hand side of the screen when you visit the site, which is lotroreporter.com.
Meow.
Maybe if I don't take a breath, he won't say it anymore.
No.
You can check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/user/MMO Reporter Network. Of course, follow us on twitch.tv/MMO Reporter, and you'll know when we go live on any of our 9 shows now.
Holy cow. It's getting up there.
I think we're up to 9 with your new show, which we'll talk about in a minute. I think we're almost up to 9. You can follow me at the Cari Mac. It's TheCariMac.
You can follow me at Layanor, Layanor, and if I figure out my Twitter, I will twitch you back.
Yeah. All right. Now, speaking of, what did you make me do Friday night?
Oh boy. First of all, I'll go down the list here. We have Wild Pet Battle Crew, Wildstar Reporter, Too Long Didn't Listen, The Happy Hearthstone, Rift Reporter. Oh, that's canceled though. That's there out of respect. MMO Reporter, LOTRO Reporter, Guild Wars Reporter, ESO Reporter, Defiance Reporter, and my Let's Play series +1 keyboard, where I had Cari running around in Minecraft in a very blacky bikini.
Yeah, he did.
Against her will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was pretty funny. I was laughing. I was reading your tweet to my husband, and he looked at me and he goes, "We all know you're directionally challenged." So most of the episode resulted in me yelling, "I'm lost. I can't find you. Oh dear, I'm going to die."
Yes, Minecraft doesn't really naturally have a map system in the first place, at least when you start in the beginning of the game. You get that stuff later on when you start making them. So it was kind of hard. We lost each other very quickly and often. And Cari did well though. She figured out how to make a lot of things, and she was really getting used to the game. But then as soon as we turned, the wrong corner, boom, we were lost. We got killed. We lost our house, I think, twice.
Yes, more than twice. But
we even got stuck in a cave with each other overnight. Yeah, that was quite the adventure, and we need to do more of those soon.
Yes, yes, because it was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have anything else you want to share, Layanor? Since we were like 30 minutes into a show.
Oh, I'm missing one sock.
Oh, okay. Did you find?
If anybody has seen a sock, it's a black sock that says Hanes at the toes. Tweet me at Layanor.
Okay.
If you guys have any kind of questions or anything about anything that we talk about on the show, or things that you would like to respond to, or just have ideas of what LOTRO should change or add, write us up. We love to hear mails.
Yes, yes, we do love to get the mails. We love to respond. I even checked to see if we had comments on the website today. We had one listener that agreed with your PvMP idea for Osgiliath.
Ah, that's good.
Yep.
I should really contact him because he might know where my sock is.
He might.
It's black. It says Haynes.
Haynes.
It's red words, Haynes at the toes.
Okay.
Has anybody seen it? Just tweet me at Layanor, Layanor.
And he'll come pick up the sock. Because it probably ended up in sock land where all the socks end up and somebody got it in the other end.
Yep, probably. If you see this guy walking down the street with one black sock and no pants on, it's probably me coming after you.
Oh dear. All right. Zingo says the warg over there took your sock.
No, I checked.
Okay. All right, guys. Well,
notice I'm not laughing here. I'm serious.
You seriously checked the warg to see if you got your sock, huh?
It's not wargs, no.
Okay. And not the other, not the big orcs, but the little skinny guys with the bow and arrows.
Oh, the skinny orc guys with the big ears?
Yeah. The
no,
goblin
it's not
dudes.
them either.
Okay. Alrighty, guys. I think that's going to be a show. But I'll be on for like 6 hours on Saturday if you want to come hear me talk. And Layanor too, and maybe Chris.
And maybe some of the other people that have kind of wandered onto our show. So we'll see who we can get.
Yeah, if you would like to come join us and chat with us on Saturday, we'll see if we can talk to you. Come on down. All right. Let me get the music ready. Thanks everybody for joining us. As always, thank you for listening and thank you for downloading. And as always, we hope to see you in game.
I haven't seen Mary Poppins all the way through. I've always seen just bits of it, and that's it.
Yeah. Mary Poppins is excellent too. No, Howard the Duck does not count. Yeah, I'm upset. Phil Harris is the one that did the voice that did Baloo, and he was, and I think he did Friar Tuck as well in
Robin Hood.
But it was Miller, the singer that did the chicken that was in Robin Hood. That is the one that I remember the most.
Mm-hmm. Bare necessities, those simple bare necessities.
Yeah. Used to be able to recite the spell in Robin Hood. Yeah. So we should branch out now and do movies instead of just MMOs?
Sure. Cari and Layanor can talk about anything.
For a very long time. Yep, we can.